I'm sure many people in the XJW community have heard of Stephen Hassan, a self-proclaimed cult expert, even though he's never testified in a court of law as a cult expert. He's a writer of books and markets the clickbait word cult. Hassan claims to have introduced the BITE model when he plagiarized the BITE model. BITE stands for behavior, information, thought, and emotional control. Much of the BITE model was borrowed material from a 30-year-long tradition of social psychological research. Recently, that model has been now expanded from his previous books. The BITE model he now proposes is so broad that it could be applied to a wide array of groups. The BITE model is now applied by Hassan has become a kind of philosophic construct, not grounded in facts, but rather theories, many of them borrowed from others. Given these facts, Hassan in the past had aligned himself with the greatest grifter in the XJW community, Lloyd Evans. Evans claims he helps people leave the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses when he has no clue how to leave. He was summarily kicked out for sending photos of his penis to women and girls in the congregation where he served as an elder. This is a man you're going to for help with exiting the watchtower. Well, I suppose he serves a purpose to the perverted men out there, but honestly, a lot of perverts thrive within the JW congregation. So, unless you try really hard to stay in, leaving the watchtower is a piece of cake. Following is a video from the Vast Apostate Hour YouTube channel that they mirrored from Son of Thunder channel. I only include here a few clips. You can see the insanity of the selfie-proclaimed cult expert Steve Hassan, who cackles and laughs like he's nuts talking about the banning of the Jehovah's Witnesses as a religion. He thinks the watchtower should not be banned because they're not a political organization. But he acknowledges that they abuse women and children. Then, okay, this is cognitive dissonance, holding two opposing viewpoints at one time. And this guy is a self-proclaimed cult expert, even though he's never been used in court or by any medical doctors as a so-called cult expert witness, paid to testify on behalf of victims or used in any capacity. This is a title he has bestowed upon himself to sell books. Then we have Lloyd Evans trying to look interested in the subject, and then laughing inappropriately, appearing to be a psychotic loon. I love how Hassan loves a little high schooler Lloyd who has no job, no degree in anything, yet these two are having a hoot over human rights. What Hassan does is focus on beliefs. A belief is not a crime, where the JWs come into question is not merely their beliefs, but their what? Their practices. They can harbor a belief that children should be physically abused and physically punished, but do they practice it? You may believe it's wrong to steal, but do you steal if it will benefit you personally? Is it a belief or a practice? It's a practice of JWs that are called into question. So many are non-practicing JWs like any religion. They may identify as a Catholic or Mormon, Jehovah's Witness, whatever, but never practice the religion. Here's a few clips. The full video is in the link below this video.
The whole issue of labeling the Watchtower extremists, as they are talking about doing, is really bizarre, because the Watchtower is anti-political activity and anti-violence, other than beating the crap out of children and hurting wives and not protecting children from pedophiles. They're not extremists. I'm sure I'm pissing off somebody as I'm saying this, but it's my.
Well, you're speaking the truth, Stephen, which is what you're here to do.
Well,
so.
But in any case, I mean, I'm a human rights guy.
Likewise.
I base